Now, ANC ward councillor in Soweto says it's wrong to say that township residents whose power has been cut off for non-payment want free electricity. In Diepkloof, Eskom says it will only reconnect power if residents pay a reconnection fee. Residents have been protesting and demanding that Eskom restore their power. Brenda Bommie, Ward 29 councillor in Soweto, joins us to tell us why this narrative of freeloading is not the correct one. Brenda, thank you very much for joining us this afternoon. Now, you've slammed those claims that residents are unwilling to pay for electricity. However, Eskom has lost 96 million in Diepkloof alone. Just talk to us about what you believe to be the real issue around the monies lost.
Okay, thank you very much to have me once again. What Eskom is reporting is not true. They might say they've lost such much, but we are disagreeing. Because if you monitor your infrastructure, make sure that people are paying and put a proper infrastructure because they didn't do their work. You cannot come and blame on the community. Our problem in Diepkloof Zone 3 is Eskom came and ran a pilot project where they've installed the meters in the houses, and they didn't activate their meters. Some of the houses are not doesn't have meters. The keypad is not activated. And they've said, because it's a rollout pilot project, they'll come back. Until today, they still come back. Now, the community are waiting for them to come and finish their work. And how do the community must access electricity? They never came back. Now they came and switch off and blame the community. Now I'm saying as a councillor, you cannot blame the community for something that you didn't do. Eskom doesn't do their work and they never monitor their infrastructure. Now they're thumb-sucking.
No, this is honestly very disturbing. I know that many residents have, in fact, on condition of anonymity, stated that they don't and have never had meters. But my concern is, was there any amount paid because there was electricity that they were utilizing? Were they getting some sort of an average bill from Eskom, or how was it working?
Okay. There are people that are paying. Other meters were activated. People are paying. There are people that are buying. Businesses are not owing Eskom. There are old conventional meters that people continue doing what they've been doing. Now, in such, why did Eskom leave other people without meters unattended and leave them for so long and come back and come and say our people have breached? And what angers us most is the mayor of City of Joburg, Umpo, that is saying to our community, they've breached, they're stealing electricity, they're buying from Ghost. How can she say that? Because she doesn't know the dynamics at the ground. And she furthermore lie and say she came and speak with the community of Diepkloof, of which is a lie. So Eskom must come and finish their work. We told them, come and audit house by house and check where there's no meter, where the keypad is not activated. Come and check and do your work. And our people, I want to put this on record. The people of Diepkloof never said they don't want to pay. Our people are ready to pay. Even now, as I'm talking, after agreeing with them, they are paying 500 rand. We rejected 6,000 rand because we don't know for what is that.
Okay.
Because
we're not looking, Brenda, apologies for interjecting, but we're not looking to excuse Eskom here for its alleged incompetencies, as you say. But I'm trying to establish that prior to the arrangement to pay 500 rand, when those community members realized that Eskom was not coming back, did they pay 500 towards that bill ever so often because they were utilizing electricity, or they decided not to pay because there was no bill?
Like I said, most of the people are paying. Unfortunately, Eskom is saying it's less. You must know that there's high unemployment due to COVID. People are not working. Perhaps people were paying 300, 500, whatever. I don't know. We don't have a proof. But Eskom also, they don't have database. They don't have a profile of people. They just come and say they're working on the laws. Now my argument is, why is it's a blanket approach? You want to punish everybody for your fault. They can't do that. Eskom is violating our people's rights. You don't switch off for people that pay you. You don't switch off for the honest clients that have been doing that. Our grannies are paying them every month. Now, why are we treating our people like that? That is our argument with Eskom.
So what would be a preferred way to resolve this matter with Eskom? Do you want them to perhaps start afresh and scrap everybody's debt, or how would it work?
Okay, on this one, I'm not going to comment. All I'm saying as a ward councillor of Diepkloof Zone 3, I'm saying, Eskom, we want to work with you. Yes, our people must pay for consumption. It's a win-win situation. We're saying, come and audit your work. Because we've rejected 6,000 rand and people doesn't have money. And now we've agreed with our people, because also we want to see money being generated from our communities, even though it's difficult. We spoke with our people, say, pay. It's nothing to do with 6,000 rand. Pay, let Eskom see that we have changed attitude. And our people are paying. They're paying 500 rand. Now the issue was, if people are paying, because Eskom is saying 60%, if people are paying, are you going to lie? You know that Eskom didn't do their work. It's us at the ground with the delegation of Diepkloof Zone 3. I must thank them that we've compiled a profile for each and every house, because Eskom was struggling even to give the people account number and reference number. So we're working with them, thanks to the Office of the Premier. We're working with them to assist our community, because we want electricity. Our people cannot stay until Christmas without electricity. So we had a meeting today. We are in agreement with our community to say, let's pay for what we use. And Eskom, meanwhile, we are paying 500 rand per household. Eskom must come and do their work and audit house by house and put a meter, activate, and everybody must pay for consumption. That was our agreement with our community.
Talk to me about another concerning matter in terms of criminality. How have the crime stats been since the disconnection of electricity? Because one would assume that criminals would take advantage of this element.
It is frustrating. I've said it before. People's lives have been affected. In the midst of this, then criminal elements come in. The schools, people are breaking in the schools, people are stealing people's things, and all those things, and everybody's living in fear. We've got patrollers, they cannot do their work because it's dark. Not only safety, I want also to come in terms of health. People are living in oxygens. People are chronic. They're putting their injection in the refrigerator. Right now, we've got patients that cannot even sustain themselves because of cut off. So Eskom has violated our people's rights. And believe me not, people are going to take Eskom to court, because you can't treat people like that. Also, I must say to Mr. Panyaza, our MEC Lisuf, sorry, our results, matric results are not going to be good, because our children were subjected to those poor conditions when preparing for their exam, and we're very much disappointed. So you can see our lives have changed drastically. Economy in Diepkloof Zone 3, there's no businesses. It's like it's a dead ghost area, and I'm not happy as a councillor because of Eskom.
No, my goodness, Brenda.
So also my issue is Eskom must stop sitting there in their offices and want us to communicate on their behalf. I must say to Eskom, councillors are not spokesperson of Eskom. We're not working for Eskom. I'm there for my community. Even if they march for Eskom, I'm at the forefront, because they're marching for the right thing. So Eskom must come down, engage with communities, and stop sitting and assume while they're at their office that people are using electricity so much and what. No, it's about time they must come down. And also, I must say, I'm very disappointed again on our mayor. Our mayor must never say our people steal electricity. Our mayor is a mayor of City of Joburg. She must show caring. She must not speak for Eskom. So she has really disappointed us.
No, Brenda, thank you very much for that. That's Brenda Bommie, Ward 29 councillor in Soweto.